I'll get started with why we text. Reaching clients and prospects is always a struggle, and it typically takes 10 to 12 contact attempts until you're finally able to get a hold of them. I've seen improved response rates with texting compared to emails and calling. So that's a huge thing as well. You're getting a quicker response by sending a text compared to constantly calling or sending emails that may end up in their junk folder. And it's also helped with streamlining workflows for lead management and client retentions, scheduling FFRs, and, um, and obtaining reviews from our current clients as well. Um, our primary use cases are for new leads. We're probably taking in 10 to 12 new leads a day. So we're sending out a welcome message. How would you like your quote sent over to you? Would you prefer it texted? Would you prefer us to give you a call or email? After that, we're typically receiving a response from them on how they'd like to proceed. Not everyone's going to be a perfect fit at that time. So pipelining your leads is also a huge or an important factor. So, nurturing your prospects and updating them with relevant information on if you're having some rate reductions or just following up with the quotes you provided them with. Um, and then also reaching out to defectors, some prior clients that have left us, maybe due to rates or moving to different states, but just reaching out to them with some personalized messages and some new offers that we're seeing in the insurance industry at that point in time. Um, for our day-to-day operations, we use text requests, to manage our conversations with clients and prospects efficiently. We send automated messages based on specific triggers, if their renewals coming up, or if a claim or a ticket is falling off their record at a specific date and time. Shoot them a message and say, hey, now would be a great time to get a quote. This is falling off your record. You're eligible for a better rate at this point in time. Um, and then using templates for common communications, sending out that text message about 30 days before the renewal, and it's an automatic deal, so you don't have to spend time to go and prepare that text message to be sent to them. It's just automatically done for them with text request. And we also track engagement and to make sure our messages are being received correctly and we're having a positive response rate when those texts are being sent out.
Oh, fantastic. I love to hear the personal feedback from every industry that we do work with. I know quite a few of us on the call right now have used texting before, but I do want to say we love the product. We have heard wonderful feedback from farmers. Texting is, of course, the number one form of communication in our day and age. And it is just so easy to send something over via text just to confirm with someone, especially if they don't have their number saved. So calling them, not a lot of people always get that. And the filtering for email makes it a little bit harder. Texting is just the way of our future as of right now. So getting that out there, like you said, follow-ups, those points of contact really make a difference. And just having that full transparency of being able to speak with a live person is all that really takes a stand for you guys to make a difference in communication. So one thing I like to highlight about text request that a lot of our clients, especially farmers, love is that we can text enable your main business number. Whether it's a landline, a VoIP, you guys can text enable that number so it's fully transparent and it looks cohesive. Your clients are texting with the same number that they call you on. We can also provide text only numbers. A lot of times, if you have reps that want to use it for their own purposes and have their own line, we can assign you more than one number within your account. So be flexible as you guys are modifying and kind of making text requests your own. There are 4 different ways you can log in and access your text request account. I'm going to go ahead and do our demo today on the web, so you'll be able to see that login there. We do also have a desktop app, a mobile app, and a Google Chrome extension. Another great thing about text request is we do allow unlimited users and devices, so as many members can log in and manage your communications as needed. So as I mentioned, you'll be able to log in here. When you do, you'll see your views. Right here, you'll see the classic. Second one is our condensed. Third is going to be our combined. Now, as new messages do come into your dashboard, you'll see those highlighted in white. The gray messages are called resolved. Now, any of your team members can look at those messages, respond, and backtrack out. If they realize it's not a message for them, or they actually just need to respond to it later, just by reading it, it will not get marked as read. To resolve the message, you can either respond to it, or if it doesn't need a response, you can check mark that box right there. When it comes to organizing your dashboard, one of my favorite features is our contact tags. These are fully customizable, so you'll be able to label and color code them based off of your preference. Obviously, mine are a little bit different since this is my demo dashboard, but you'll be able to create as many as you'd like and add as many as you'd like to those contacts. Not only is it easy for you to quickly identify them, but you can also sort and filter. So say for instance, I'm a rep on your team and I'll filter it down based off of the clients that I'm currently communicating with. You can also tag them based on renewals, past clients, current clients. They have an open case with you guys, you'll be able to label those there. Now, creating a message is really simple to do. Click on Compose Message, enter a name or a number. It doesn't have to be saved in your contacts. Then you can write out your message and send it on its way. We do keep a permanent record for the entire life of your account, so you can always reflect back onto these conversations after you've had them. You can also download those conversations at any time based off of either the entire conversation thread or portions of it on date range. Going into one-on-one conversation, we are compliant with the federal regulations. So every first message that goes out to a new contact will actually state stop to end, or another version is text stop to opt out. If someone does opt out, they'll be notified and so will you. You won't be able to text that number again unless they opt in. They'll be sent instructions on how to do that, and all you have them do is text the word start back to your number and it opens that communication right back up. Now, under each communication, there's a time and user stamp. So you'll be able to see that right there. That is just for internal purposes only, so you know which users are communicating with your clients or prospects. If you want to attach a signature, each user can actually set up some profile settings right here to add those signatures. If you take a look at mine, my auto signature states my name and my company name. You can also add a direct phone number, an email address, or even a website. We do have the capability of attachments. You can send and receive photos, PDFs. A lot of my farmers insurance agents do like to utilize this if you guys are wanting to send over something like an ID card. If you wanted to share attachments or an information about their policy or update to their policy, feel free to. We do have templates that will allow you and your team members to answer questions or ask for reviews right on hand. Merge fields are one of my favorite features as well. This allows you to put pieces of information on file for your clients to have on hand when you're sending out messages. So, first name, last name, email address, or just some examples. You can also put a policy number if you want to put their deductible amount, renewal date, or anything else. You're more than welcome to. And then your team can use it as they're typing out messages. We do also allow you to share links. This will shorten that link and you'll be able to track when your clients open them. Pre-schedule those messages out at a later date and time. Great use for this, from what I hear from a lot of farmers, is for you to send renewals, follow-ups, or just general information out to your clients. One of my favorite features as well here is emojis. Feel free to send and receive those as much as you'd like. And kind of touching base on what I mentioned earlier about saving those conversations. If you'd like to have a record of it, click that download button right here, and it will allow you to choose a date frame or download the entire conversation thread. Now, importing your contacts is a very simple and easy route. Of course, click on import. Quick import is just going to be phone numbers. If you want more detailed information put on file, you're more than welcome to do a detailed import here. You can have as many custom fields as you'd like. So if you have additional information like a first name, last name, policy number, or any other information, feel free to add it there and it will upload under your contact information. Now, if I go back to my main dashboard here, you might notice some of my numbers are not saved. All you have to do is click on that contact information and edit it. So I can delete this number, change the display name, first name. I can also add those custom fields here as needed. One feature that I really like to highlight for a lot of business owners is going to be reviews. If you'd like to increase your reviews, we do have a feature that will help with that. Right here, you'll be able to see in John that I asked him how our service was today. I sent a link out to him. When he clicks on it, it lands on a page to temperature check. The reason why we chose to do a temperature check is we want to try and prevent negative reviews and have it funnel back directly to you so that your Google business page is filled with positive review. So if they do have a negative review, it asks and prompts for that private feedback, which funnels directly back into your text request account without it getting put on your Google business page. Now, if they do have a positive experience, you can connect Facebook or Google or both. Once there, they'll be able to leave that review. When you're in text request, you'll be able to click on your reviews tab here. You can see your reviews whether they are done organically or through your request, they'll be funneled here. You can click them open, reply, and send it back. If it is a negative feedback, we do recommend reaching out to that client. Now, you won't be able to respond within the reviews, so you can call, text, or email them privately. That way it doesn't get recorded on your Google. Now we do have some analytics here, which is really important for a lot of my clients. You'll be able to see how many reviews you've requested, sent, gained, and then we also have a conversion right here, and then a leaderboard. So if I have multiple team members asking for those, I can see who's asking for how many, what their request and conversion rate is, and overall average score. Back on your main dashboard, you'll be able to see this navigation bar with a few other features. Under your settings, we have an autoresponder. This will allow you guys to set up a responder for after hours, out of office, holiday, or if you just want a general response that goes out anytime a client texts you, feel free to set this up. It can be done for specific days, times, and then you can do attachments and links there as well. Under templates, create as many as you'd like. Give it a name, write out your message. This is where your team can come create those for on-hand general responses or information. Another feature I like to highlight for my agents is keywords. So if you want to generate a quote, have them opt in for more promotions or just general information about the different insurance products you guys cover, feel free to add those keywords. One thing that you can do, pull up a QR code. You can see mine right here. I have it just to schedule a call. So if you scan that, it will pull up a link where you can schedule a call with me directly. From there, it'll opt you in to that call and I can actually retarget. So not only does this automate some workflow for you, but if I go back into my group messages, create a new group, I can actually click on those keywords to target them. Now, with our group messages, these do go out in a BCC format. So no one else knows they're in a group. If someone does respond, that response only comes back to you and it filters directly back into your message dashboard. One of my favorite integrations that you guys can take advantage of is an SMS chat if you have a personal website. If you've ever visited textrequest.com, you can find that right here. Ours just says, "Welcome, what can we help you with today?" And it asks for three basic pieces of information. What's your name, mobile number, and leave us a message. That will funnel directly back into your message queue here. And then you can see when you're building out the integration, it is fully customizable. So you can change the prompts that you're asking for, you can change the colors, the icons, and more. We do allow unlimited users, as I mentioned at the very beginning. There are three different permission levels. Customer service reps can only send and receive messages. Managers can do a few other things like update your contacts and manage your settings. Administrators do have access to all of your tabs and your entire account, including making changes to your plan, viewing your usage, and your security here. All of our plans are month to month, so you can modify at any time. Another thing we do pride ourselves on is our customer support. This question mark in the top right-hand corner allows you to text with us at any time. Those text messages do not go against your usage, so feel free to reach out with any questions. You can also schedule a training. Similar to the webinar that we're doing right now, you can schedule a training, whether it is just to go over a couple of features or if you want to do a full overview of the entire platform. If you get a new employee and want us to do the training, we can also do that. Help Center also covers a lot of basic needs and questions. On our website, right here, you can click on pricing. Once here, you'll see our standard plans. All of our plans are month to month. So you'll be able to see that at any time within your account or on our website. What I recommend doing is starting with one plan. If you feel like you need to grow, you are more than welcome to at any time. If you have a large amount of renewals coming up or you got a large prospecting list, feel free to take advantage of upgrading and downgrading as needed. With our system, we do have some feature differences in some of our plans. Our basic plan, we wanted to offer an under $100 mark plan, but we do have more bare bones features in this one. You'll be able to do group messaging, one-on-one communications. Generally, a lot of our basic needs like templates and autoresponders are included there. Some of the differentiating features here between basic and starter and above is going to be if you wanted to schedule messages, you wanted to add on those keywords where they can opt in for more information or to help start generating quotes for you, or if you wanted to take advantage of placing the SMS chat on your website. Those are all things that are guaranteed in our starter level and above. If you feel like you wanted maybe one or two of them added to your basic plan, you can also scroll down here and see all of our add-on features. Just like our plans, our features are also month to month as well. So you can try one out for 30, 60, 90 days. If you end up loving it, fantastic. If not, no worries. Now, last thing I'll show you, just to try and cover the cost of our service, you guys can actually sign up for our Champions Club once you have become a Text Request user. You'll be able to refer friends, colleagues, anyone in your network. Once they are referred, if they sign up after 90 days, you'll actually receive $250 cash from us. You guys are more than welcome to do this over and over and over again. There's no limit to it. We want you to be paid for getting that referral out there. Now, I will go ahead and stop sharing. Matt, is there anything else you'd like to leave us on?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are great. The customer service is, top tier. And I just want to mention how seamless your guys' integration has been for our agency and how awesome you guys have been, with helping us out. So just want to leave that and thank you for having me. It's been great. I even learned a little bit more during this as well.
Love to hear it. I feel like I'm learning from my clients every single day. Just hearing a lot of our other team members, we're always learning stuff about how we can use our system better. So even if it's just to spruce up some knowledge, feel free to check out our YouTube pages. We are always posting different webinars and success trainings there so you can see how, of course, other industries and other features are used on text request. If you want to, I'm always available via phone and email. I'll reach out to each one of our attendees there, but of course, you can always reach us at our main phone number, which is just 423-218-0111. Call or text us. Thanks again, guys.